today I'm gonna be drawing in my sketchbook. I have a bunch of fun stuff that I want to draw. There's this really cool gardening book and it has nice vintage reference photos. So I'm gonna be using that to make a painting in here. Then I'm gonna go draw at the park. I'm also gonna go to the library and get some cool art books as inspiration. And I'm gonna go to Blick to get new art supplies. And then I'm gonna draw these like vintage bottles I have. You'll see, they're kind of gross, but really cool. And it'll just be a super fun and good time. Let's start drawing. So I haven't been very consistent about drawing in my sketchbook for a few months, and I really want to get back into it and make it like a daily habit. So today I'm using this reference photo from Better Home and Garden's flower arrangement book, and I feel like using a reference photo just helps a lot, like when I'm kind of rusty, because I don't have to think too much about what to draw. And this block of red paint behind the flowers, I already had that in my sketchbook. It was just like extra paint and I didn't know where to put it, so I put it there. And then when I saw this picture in the book, I thought it would be perfect to use in that red spot. So I'm just going in directly with my new paint on top of it. I don't really like to do under drawings, especially in my sketchbook. And I'm just trying to give myself permission to experiment and not worry about making every drawing quote unquote perfect or even good. I realized recently that quantity is quality when making art, because the more you make, the more likely it is that you'll make something good. I started drawing this music book. This was one of my grandma's college textbooks because she studied music, and I really like drawing like book covers because I think it's really fun to interpret the set type in handwritten form. It just gets a little bit wonky, and I like how it's like trying to be really precise, but it's just inevitable that it won't be, especially with the dip pen that I'm using. So I want to color this in with watercolor probably, because this book has like a really nice texture to it and I like the colors too. I'm painting the base coat of my book this yellow watercolor, and while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm drawing this cool old banjo that I found in my grandparents' house. It doesn't really work anymore, like the strings are really loose, but it looks super cool, so I just wanted to draw it. And then I also went to the library. I got this book on fabrics, like classic fabrics. Just like the set type fabrics are also really fun to draw because they're so like mathematical and perfect that when you draw it, it just comes out like with a really like human funky touch. I was drawing this one, which is Colross Cashmere from 1870. I colored it in a little bit and I like the black and brown. And then this is the drawing that I did at the park. Also at the library, I got this Modigliani book. And part of the reason that I was drawn to this is just because of the size of it and how it's like square. It's really cute. I just like the way that this artist like draws the human form and makes things a little bit wonky. And then I also got The World of Matisse. I just haven't looked at anything by Matisse in a while, and I love Matisse. I especially like this painting that I found. I just love the colors of this and the shapes. Like the exaggeration of this dress is so amazing. I guess these are just primary colors, but for some reason it feels really unexpected. I just got back from Blick and I got some stuff. I got some paper because I have a series in mind of drawings that I want to start, so I'm really excited about that. I got printmaking paper from Strathmore and the Arches watercolor. This is like really nice paper that I used in school in like my watercolor class. It's awesome because the top and bottom is like held in place, so when you add watercolor, the pages don't really warp. Then I got little cat sticky notes since I'm a cat mom now. So basically I got another planner, so I thought it would be fun to like spruce it up with these and also with these. I just liked the blue and it'll be nice to make little to-do lists. And then I also got this giant crayon. I've always seen them and I liked this one because the colors, like it's not as rainbow. Of course it is rainbow, but there's like more browns and stuff in here. So I just think it has a nicer feel, just a better color palette. So that's my little haul. I forgot to mention in my haul that I also got a dip pen. I already have some small ones, but in the garage, I recently found a bunch of pen nibs that belong to my great grandpa, and they were in this little brown box. When I draw with these fountain pens, I go through nibs kind of fast. I don't know if I'm rough with the pen or if I don't clean it properly, which I'm trying to get better about, but these nibs were all for a larger size fountain pen, and the one that I had was small, so I got a new size. I really love using these pens because little ink blobs will come out or the ink starts to run out and you get a different texture. It's just super fun little things that enhance the analog feel of the drawing. And right now I'm drawing these really old and expired sauces and seasoning bottles. I found these in my grandparents' kitchen and I just love the packaging, graphic design, and the overall unique shapes of these bottles. My mom wanted to throw them away, but I was like, no, please, can I draw them first? And now I just kind of want to clean out the old liquids and keep them because I think they're really cool, but I don't know if that's gross. And the microwave browning spray might be my favorite because it's so of its era. First of all, I love the way it looks, but I've also never heard of this product before. It came out when microwaves first started getting popular, so housewives would spray this on their food to make it look more homemade and appear more delicious for their husbands. And the ingredients are like caramel and some veggies and seasoning stuff. So I don't know if it's supposed to be a flavor enhancer or just adds a cooked appearance to the food, but either way, it's a pretty funny invention.
Sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. lush cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love.
And now I'm finally using my new giant rainbow crayon. The colors are actually pretty varied, which I like a lot because sometimes with drawing materials like this, you have to like turn the thing a lot to get the different colors to come out. And it was just really fun and easy to use. And I wanted to see like all the different color variations I could get. So I filled in the leaves with the crayon, also to give it some texture. And then on the next page, I just scribbled all over to really see what it could do. But I feel like I still just need to experiment with it more. So here are all the sketchbook pages that I did recently. My favorite one is the ink drawing of all of the seasoning bottles. I just think it's really fun and it kind of feels like the most me. And I really do feel like making these drawings has gotten me back into my sketchbook and now I'm ready to use it a lot more often. I hope that this inspired you to get back into your sketchbook, or if you are already in it, just keep going. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!